Hello there, friends. Today we're going to discuss these Jordan Love and CJ Stroud rated rookie cards. I love these cards. Why? Because they bring me back to the good old days when everything didn't need to be about sparkles and shine and shimmers and all of the cracked ices in the world. Something classic. That's why I love these cards. Anyways, let's ask ourselves what these cards are worth, as well as what some interesting entrance and exit points might be. First things first, let's talk about Jordan Love, who has experienced quite a bit of price increase as of late. Well, that's what a good showing in the playoffs will do, as well as opportunities to potentially win a Super Bowl. Is he going to do it? I doubt it, but he's still in the game, and that's what counts right now. Anyways, this is the 2020 Panini Donruss rated rookie card number 303 in a PSA 10 grade. That's what we're going to be talking about. These are prices that are in PSA 10 grades. These are 15 data points that were taken off of eBay for recent sales. We're going to discuss and compare in just a second. But let's take a look at the graph here first. We've got a low of 53.75 on up to 102.50. That 102.50 is certainly the massive outlier in this spectrum here. So I'm going to say, let's just toss that one out. That's what I personally would do. I wouldn't even count that one because it's what, $22 higher at least than the second closest option for the top. I don't think that's it. So really, I'm saying the bottom is 53.75, the max is 80, and everything's kind of rolling around that 70, 71, $73 range on average. So let's take a look at how the numbers average out. Of course, you see blue, orange, red, yellow, green. These are the most important numbers to consider when we're trying to figure out what this card is worth. Blue is the average bid price that somebody had to make in order to win one of these Jordan Love PSA 10 cards. So $71.61 is that number. And is that what this card is worth? I'm going to say no. Maybe on eBay it is as far as an average price point, but I'm not buying this card at that price, not even getting close right now. 61.82, the orange, is something that's a little more intriguing to me. Why? Because that is the price or the amount of money that sellers were able to take home at the end of the day. Remember, eBay charges fees, and those fees range anywhere from about 13% on up to 15%, depending upon what that added additional listing price is. So sometimes it's about 30 cents. That's really what this is taking into consideration. It's about 13% plus 30 cents. So $61.82. I'm not getting anywhere near that number either. I like to be in the red, yellow, green. Green would be my first offer. That is 70% of the average bid price on eBay. That's about $50. That would be my opening offer if I see this in a card show or in a shop at a PSA 10. And get me there. And if they want to go ahead and take my offer, I'll let them. But I'm also not going to be surprised when they laugh me out the door. Yellow and red, we've got 53.70 or 57.28. Let's see where those numbers stack up as far as the bottom third is considered, because I like to get into the bottom third as far as what I'm willing to have as an entrance point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're looking at $58.69. So that is actually a little bit higher than even red, which is my normal stop point. So realistically, I'm going to be done trying to bid up at about $56. If I can snag it right around this point here, congratulations to me. I think I got a good deal on it. So exit points, if I want to resell, say, on eBay again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the bottom, we're looking at $73.50 as an ask, and that nets us $63.48. So in the end, looks like if I can get it at that $56 price point, sell at $63, net myself an extra $8. That's my profit margin, and that's my exit. So one thing that concerns me about this card in general, I will say this, is that all of Jordan Love's cards have been going up significantly as of late. So I'm worried that if he gets booted out of the playoffs, that right now, if you're buying on too much of a high. So keep that in mind. That's why I want to stay most certainly in that bottom third and really go no higher than 56, is because we already might be at that peak, especially if he has one bad game in the playoffs. Then what you have is an entire offseason for that card to sit there and more than likely lose some value. So I think this card is a turn and burn option. If you get your hands on it at that price, I'm not holding long on this card. Next up, let's talk about CJ Stroud's rookie card, 2023, the rated rookie again, card number 339 in a PSA 10 grade. Of course, CJ Stroud is the hot name in the market right now as far as NFL rookies are concerned. And the prices that you'll see here are reflecting that market. So 201.22 is your average price point, almost 3 times the price of the Jordan Love. 174.26 is your seller's take home. So congratulations to you sellers. You managed to hit the market at the right point, it seems like. So $174 for this card. There are actually quite a few of these cards on the market. So this 15 data set point came all within about 6 days or so. Let's go up to the Jordan Love real quick and see where that hit here too. Yeah, Jordan Love even tighter. So we're looking 3 or 4 days for Jordan Love. So lots of those cards available. And these Strouds, looks like a lot of people are sitting on them, hoping that they go up. So that's another concern for me with the Jordan Love, is that there's a lot more on the market, so people are trying to unload them a lot faster than this CJ Stroud. Interesting, right? So anyways, red, yellow, green. Green's 140.85. Let's see where that stacks up in the bottom third before we talk about it. So let's sort ascending. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 160.19, which falls right on that red full stop mark. But look at this number right beneath it, 153. I like that number quite a bit. So I'm saying my entrance point is probably going to be between red and yellow on this one. 153 is what I like to get in on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 207.50 would be my ask. And I could potentially bring home about 180. So a $27 profit on this card if you get in on that bottom third area and max out at the top third. Interesting point about CJ Stroud being that rookie card, being that he is on his way to more than likely getting that Rookie of the Year award. And then there's going to be a lot of interest in stewing in the offseason. I think this card probably trends a little opposite from where Jordan Love's card will trend during the offseason. But again, that all depends upon the showing the rest of the year. We got one game can make or break these cards, and if he really doesn't show up next week, well, it's going to be rough for him. So my entrance, again, 153 on this card. My exit is going to be 179 or 180 in person, or 207.50 on eBay. Let me know what you think about these cards, whether or not they're a long-term hold, or if it's a take advantage of the hot market moment and a turn and burn. I think I'm leaning that way on both of these cards for the moment, because maybe I can get my hands on something cheaper in the off season as well. Take care, my friends.